Hello, Clipper fans. This is Josh McGavick coming to you with a post-game wrap-up of your Columbiana Clippers victory over Lisbon, Ohio. Lisbon David Anderson Blue Devils, you're looking at a 24-19 victory. It was more than that until a last-second score by the Blue Devils. Columbiana was in full control the entire game, making a 5-game winning streak and snapping Lisbon's 5-game winning streak to take top of the conference as they have a home game, as Columbiana Clippers have a home game against Southern, and then end the season against East Palestine. It'll pretty much be for the conference title. Now, as the game started, Lisbon, homecoming. Once again, Columbiana's walking into a homecoming. Last week was theirs, and prior to were played at Toronto. Ryan McCullough for Lisbon opened up the game, a 41-yard scamper to start the game out 7-0. Since that score, it was full throttle Columbiana. Joe Babel just had a huge 11-yard run, as well as a Zach Phillips, a 61-yarder around the outside, then a cut up to the post route that made it 14-7. And then Columbiana, that was all in the first quarter. As the second quarter started, Frank Rupert had a run up the middle, and Columbiana actually missed on a 4th and goal from the 2 that could have made it 28-7, but it was 21-7 going into half. As the second half started, the field goal made it 24-7, and it was pretty much just an offensive-defensive juggernaut stalemate going into the fourth, where Coach Salinas had to make some quick decisions of changing the power eye to a couple pass plays as Lisbon started running the ball and making some positive momentum going into the fourth. As the fourth quarter started, I think it was almost a play of the year for Sean Stokes. He had a catch in the back of the end zone that was 3 feet off the ground and fell directly onto his back in the back left pylon from 11 yards out that cut the score to about 24-13, and then added a score at the end, trying everything they could for 24-19, and a 2-point conversion failed. Jay Cross threw a great ball to a lot of his receivers and overthrew a couple that could have been potential scores, but as Columbiana regains its momentum going into next week, it has a very hard chance against Southern, who could cause some problems. Their record doesn't show how good they are, as Lisbon goes against East Palestine. That could have great implications on the playoff hunt and even the conference title. Once again, for Josh McGavick, ysnlive.com/Columbiana for live audio streaming, play-by-play for your Columbiana Clippers. We'll see you next week.